In today's video, we're going to run down some of the steps that you need to take if you make a ton of money in crypto, if you want to set up a family office and be successful over the long term. A lot of people have a significant allocation to digital assets right now. They bought during the bear market. We've seen some price appreciation, and with the anticipation of some really material gains coming along, people taking profits and managing those assets over the long term, I wanted to run down some of the best practices and things you might be thinking about as that takes place. So you want to build a professional team around yourself, and you want to build it early. So that's going to require, maybe a tax attorney, other types of attorneys, legal, a CPA or tax advisor, as well as a wealth manager to make sure that your assets are protected and you have a solid foundation to safeguard your assets over the long term. And it's great to go ahead and start reaching out to these people now, even before you have 20, 50, $100 million worth of value or net worth. You can start these conversations with people, and the people that don't give you the time of day before you have the money are often the people that are also going to be beating down your door on the other side of you coming into the money and may not have your best intentions at heart. People that are willing to work with you early on and foster that relationship are in it for the long term, and likely, again, going to be a better part of your team than somebody that shows up later that just wants a check. So, and the more conversations that you have with these professionals, the better you're going to understand the lingo. Interviewing these people is what you're doing when you're having these conversations early on, to make sure that they're going to be a good fit culturally with your family, with their alignment and values, their core values and what they want to accomplish, where they see themselves helping their clients over the long term. All these things are stuff that you want to ask when you're interviewing these professionals that you might be working with in the future. If they start telling you about quick ways to save money with, tax credits or things that seem too good to be true, or if they want to oversell themselves, just take all that with a grain of salt. They may or may not be the person you want to work with. But again, like the old adage says, anything that's too good to be true usually is. So if they're quick to tell you why they're better than everybody else or poo-poo their competitors, probably not the best person to be working with. You want people that are honest, that have integrity. They're going to tell you where they're deficient. If they don't have an expertise in a certain area, they're going to come clean about that, let you know up front, especially if you ask about it. So if you, talk to a wealth manager or a CPA or an accountant or, somebody else that's an attorney, and they, you say, have you dealt with crypto before? Have you dealt with digital assets? And they say, well, I have, but these are the circumstances, or I've been doing it for this many years, or these are the clients that I had, there's attorney-client privilege